Howdy, folks. Welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don. I'm looking forward to this one. I did a reaction to a Hank Locklin song a little bit ago, not that long ago, and nobody had requested it. I had just seen somewhere, maybe YouTube suggested it to me, but it was billed as the oldest country song. And I reacted to it. I loved it. And then Mike Savage left a comment at some point and said, you might want to do Country Hall of Fame by Hank Locklin. And so that's what I'm doing. So thanks for the suggestion, Mike. And I'm going to get right into this one. I love this trip down the history of country. And even though these folks are generally just playing songs, it shows a lot of where country came from. And then you can fill in the pieces as to where it is.
I was roaming round in Nashville in the state of Tennessee.
I have to stop because I almost forgot. I wore this shirt on purpose. Look. Randall Fryer sent it to me. Randall, thank you for this shirt. He sent it to me a while ago. I did an unboxing, but I wore this on purpose. I had no idea that's what this song was about. Perfect timing.
I love that country music. It's as soulful as can be. I have gathered their records, for I cherish every name. So I found myself a standing in the Country Hall of Fame. My heart beat somewhat faster as I walked in through the door, for I heard the sound of voices I had often heard before. A happy kind of sadness brought a teardrop to my eye. Now I'll tell you what I saw there, and I'm sure that you'll see why. Jimmy Rogers, railroad lantern, and his faithful old guitar. I could hear that old blue yodel coming from somewhere afar. Roy Acuff in bronze likeness with the great Fred Rose, his friend. And I heard that Wabash cannonball somewhere around the bend. The guitar of Eddie Arnold, memories of cattle call. Chet Atkins will be with him when the work's all done this fall. From the auto harp of Maybelle, wildwood flowers seem to ring. Riley Puckett and Gid Tanner, how they all could pick and sing. I could hear George Hay announcing as I stood there in the room. I could hear Tex Ritter singing his classic song I knew. Minnie Pearl, so glad to be there, and Hank Snow keeps moving on. May the Lord bless those still living and the ones who's joined his throne. Cowboy Copas, Hawkshaw Hawkins, Gentleman Jim, and Patsy Cline, Rod Bradsfield, Ira Lubin, these stars will always shine. Ernest Tubb, the great Red Foley, and Hank Williams, bless his name. Though some are gone, they'll live forever in the Country Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Now I know why you said that this is sure to put a smile on my face. Because it sure did, Mike. So thank you for that. I'm not going to rate that. That's an homage to all these folks. But what a fun song. And you never know, where it was going next. It's my first time hearing it. And just the different references. And I'm like, I've reacted to like all these folks. I think you said Ira Rubin in there, but sometimes it wasn't perfectly clear what was going on, because I might have been paying attention to like what the bass line was doing or what have you. But Mostly it was the lyrics and the stories and just brought you right in there. Yeah, and the timing of this is wonderful because I don't plan this stuff. But like I had just gotten done with a 6-part series on the women of country music, and they were all the big women of all time, and then some of the contemporary stars as well. But it was done in 1993, but I just reacted to it courtesy of Fun Ronnie, and just a trip down every which way. It wasn't just, it was obviously centered on the women of country music, but there were references to the men and just the industry generally. And they were the stars of country music that they talked about on the female side. His wasn't male or female. It happened to be predominantly male in this one because that's the way it was back when this was released. I don't know when it was, but it sure sounded like the 50s. But another one, just a wonderful, wonderful treat. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more Hank Locklin. I think you recommended another song, Mike, that I do, and I wrote it down. I just don't remember which one it is, so I'll get to it eventually. So there you go, guys. The Country Hall of Fame, which the great Randall Fryer knows something about. I have no doubt about it. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you on another video and keep rocking the country.
Ernest Tubb, the great Red Foley, and Hank Williams, bless his name. Though some are gone, they'll live forever in the Country Hall of Fame.
Hey, folks. If you want to take the personality test that I created for my life coaching practice, which is based on the book that I wrote, put your phone up, turn it on camera, and focus on this, and it'll take you to it. And it'll take you about 20 minutes to complete the test. It's free, and you'll get some information on your personality. It's quite detailed, quite revealing. It's kind of fun as well. And I'll be leaving this QR code up on the wall behind me for my regular videos. So I hope you take it. And I hope you enjoy it.